So we back with another video. Today we got y'all boys with the best dribble animations in NBA 2K25. This video I'm gonna give y'all stuff for motion styles. This video I'm gonna give you guys stuff for pass styles. But yeah, if y'all do want more of these animation videos, dribble tutorial, contact tutorial, it's a lot of stuff I gotta do. I do plan on ranking. I told y'all layups is probably gonna be the first thing I rank everything up, but I do plan on doing the same thing for dribble animations eventually. So if y'all do want all these videos, make sure y'all liking the video, showing the support. Comment down below to help the algorithm. Subscribe if you're new. Further ado, no more talking. Let's hop into it. Now, for the dribble animations, let's hop into it. Dribble style. Dribble style is the most important thing. Now, I did hit starter 4, and I have been testing out De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox is definitely very good. The best ones I would probably have to say in the game is Kyrie Irving, De'Aaron Fox, DeJounte Murray. If you don't get DeJounte Murray after that, I'd probably say like D-Book. Zion is very good too, but if you're a small guard and you don't get DeJounte Murray, I don't really know what to tell you. I feel like after really DeJounte Murray, you're really just putting D-Book or Zion, but I know some people like the Levines, the Jalen Greens. Me personally, I would rather just put on Zion or Devin Booker. That's just me. But yeah, that's just what I'm gonna leave it at. Oh, before I leave it off, dribble style, if you don't know what it does, this is pretty much how fast you speed boost. This is gonna be pretty much like if you feel like you're doing anything stiff, this could just be your dribble style, but it also could just be your size up, or it also could be your escape. All three of those kind of do go hand in hand with how you dribble in this game. So yeah, it's the signature size up. Now, you have to have a 95 to have Steve Francis, so I don't have Steve Francis. That's just what it is. But if you do want to go to Steve Francis, you can go that. I'm just not personally going to do so. But Trae Young, in my opinion, is right there, if not better, to me. And you only need a 92. I'm not wasting that extra ball handle to go to 95 to have Steve Francis. It's just me. I don't think that's worth it. But going 92 to have Trae Young and to get all these other things that you get at 92, in my opinion, is actually worth it. Now, if you don't have a 92, at 87, I usually use Derrick Rose. On D-Wade build, I've been using D-Wade more so lately, but those are good. I just got De'Aaron Fox with starter 4. I haven't had the chance to test it too much, but it is really more of the same of what it used to be. The only thing I say is, like, it's at 89, so I'm either not going to have it or I'm going to have Trae Young. So I'm more likely to use Trae Young. Now, when it comes to the swings, to be real with you, y'all don't really have that much to really work with, in my opinion. I would probably say Drew Holiday, Penny Hardaway, Paul George. It's not too much to really work with, though. That's just really what I would say. And yeah, for the swings, that's pretty much what I would say. For the bigs, Ben Simmons, in my opinion, is the best one y'all pretty much have. It's not too much of these y'all even can use on a big. You also do get Kobe now, so Kobe actually is pretty good on this game for the signature size up. I forgot about that for the swings. So if you do have an 88 plus, Kobe is very good. And yeah, that's what I'll say for the signature size up. All right, next is the regular breakdown combo. Rafer Alston, Jalen Green, these are the two I'm personally using on this game. It's either I'm going with Rafer Alston with the 90 or I'm going with Jalen Green with the 75 plus. The rest of these, it's some good ones in here, I'm gonna be honest. I like the regulars more than I like the aggressive because I like the Rafer Alston so much. But yeah, that's what I'll say. And then for the aggressive breakdown, somebody put in the comments down below that I don't know about Ja Morant. Bro, Ja Morant and Rafer Alston are pretty much the same thing. I will say this, Ja Morant is cheaper, but the thing is, like, if you're 87 and below, okay, yeah, Ja Morant, that's what I do use. But I have the 92 now, so it's like, I'm gonna use Rafer Alston. Rafer Alston is just better in my opinion. But if you don't have the 92 or 90 plus to have the Rafer Alston and you only have like 87 and under, you're trying to get that +5 for later, Ja Morant is very good. There's some other solid ones like Scoot Anderson, Reggie Jackson, but for the most part, that's what I'll say. When it comes to swings, I'm gonna be honest, for the aggressive breakdowns though, it's not too much to work with, to be real with you. I think I was using Penny Hardaway at a time. Where is he at? Brandon Ingram, I've tried Brandon Ingram. I liked his a little bit. Tatum may be one of the better ones. Harden is cool. And Paul George has a solid one, but for the most part, I'm gonna be honest, for the swings, y'all don't really get much. Bigs, when it comes to aggressive breakdown combo, I'm not gonna lie, I probably just put on pro for both, to be real with you. All right, next is escape move. By far the best one in the game, in my opinion, is Steph Curry. You also could put on Trae Young. Trae Young is very good, but I think Steph Curry is like the best one in the game for crabbing people and stuff like that. He's getting in front of people without really having to do too much, in my opinion. Now, if you don't have those, I'll probably have to say Damian Lillard. I probably have to say Kyrie Irving. Those are some of the best ones. Darius Garland is solid. I guess after that you can go with like the James Hardens of the world, the Jimmy Butlers of the world, the Kevin Durant's of the world. Some other solid ones, and then after that, I'll probably say in that same tier as the Kevin Durant's, I'll probably say the LeBrons, the Zach LaVines. Actually, you need higher for LeBron and Zach LaVine, so yeah, I'll probably say LaVine and LeBron before I say KD. But KD is actually pretty good. So if you're big, KD is pretty good, but LaVine, James, Harden, Jimmy, all pretty solid for the swings. And yeah, that's pretty much what I'll probably have to say for the escape moves in this game. But Kemba Walker you actually do get at starter 4, I believe, but you need an 89. I'm not gonna lie, I would probably more so just use Steph Curry either way, regardless though. Next is the combo moves. I'm gonna be honest, Devin Booker, Steph Curry, KD is really for bigs more so than anything. I believe you get Tim Hardaway with starter 4. I could be wrong on that, but yeah, I would say Steph Curry, D Book. Steph Curry is for guards. D Fox is for guards. I believe you may get this one starter 4 too. I could be wrong on that. But yeah, Stephen Curry for guards, D-Book, James Harden for swings, and Kevin Durant for bigs. Pretty much that simple. Not really too difficult to say there. Pro also could be used for bigs too. Next is the crossover. The new John Wall is the De'Aaron Fox, but you only can get this on 6'5" and unders. So that's just what I'll say there. But if you do want a really good crossover in the game, De'Aaron Fox is probably the best crossover in the game. Outside of if you are a big, because if you are big, you actually have the best crossover in the game, which is Giannis. It creates the most space. It gets downhill. It is one of the hardest moves in the game to stop. So if you are big, you actually have the best crossover in the game. I'll be honest. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Now, for swings, you got the Lonzo Ball. Actually, no. No, it is Lonzo. It's Lonzo Ball and Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine is solid for like the way you want to use the De'Aaron Fox, the way you want to use Giannis. But I'm gonna be honest, I like Paul George a lot, to be real with you. So you can also go with Paul George. But yeah, those will be the moving crossovers. Any of these animations is when you're moving, going up the floor, going forward, and you just do a cross or you do a behind the back. So that's pretty much what these next couple moves are. Next is the behind the back. Now for guards, the behind the back I use is Trae Young. I think this is by far the best. It has the combination of best moving behind the back, explosive behind the back, and all that in between. So yeah, I think Trae Young for guards is the best. But for swings, Kawhi Leonard is by far the best. Now, when you're a big, it kind of gets a little tough because you don't really have the same amount of options. So what I use on my big is either pro or normal. If I'm trying to do explosive behind the back on my big, I'm going to probably do normal. If I'm just trying to use a behind the back, in general, I probably would use pro. It does come down to how you want to play. So that's what I say. Trae Young, Kawhi Leonard, pro, normal, depending on what build you are. Next is the spin. I'm going to be honest, spin, I don't do that much unless it's like a spin back. I would probably say, since they nerfed it a little bit, don't do it as much either, to be honest. But in my opinion, I think Penny, really good in this game. Ja is really good in this game. Pro is what I use on my big. Those are the ones I personally would say. I was using Luka for a little while because it's like some type of glitchy move you could do with it, but I stopped doing that. So yeah, I've been using Ja, Penny, or Pro. Simple as that. Next is the Hezzy. The best Hezzy in the game by far is Ja Morant. It's not nothing to even be discussed here. Just put on Ja. If you're a swing or big, just go with Kevin Durant, Jimmy Butler, or normal. But none of them are even remotely close to how good Ja Morant. Ja Morant Hezzy is one of the best moves in the game, but you only can get it on 6'5" and under. That's one of the biggest nerfs in the game to swings, is that the swings just don't get nearly as many of the animations that they used to get from last year that they only give to guards now. Just imagine if swings could have got the De'Aaron Fox 89 speed of ball dribble style. Is it 89 or 90? I think it's 90. So I guess you wouldn't be able to get it regardless, because I think the fastest you can go on a 6'5" is 89. I don't think you can get 90, but yeah. Next is the step back. I think there's actually a couple actually underrated ones, but the two most popular ones is Luka, Zach LaVine. Some actually other good ones is Devin Booker, Darius Garland. Chris Paul has one that you can unlock. with the starter 4 animations. Do I think it's on the level of the other ones? No. Tyrese Halliburton, you know what I'm saying? Trae Young, 2 very good ones. I guess Curry actually had a step back too. Didn't even know that. So Curry is like another one of those Tyrese Halliburton, Trae Young, where it's like an actual dribble move animation. So I haven't really used this that much, so I don't know how good that one is in game, but I would put it in that Tyrese Halliburton, Trae Young category where it's really good for taking ankles, but maybe it creates more space than both of those, so we'll never know. But yeah, I would probably have to say the 3 best ones in the game is D-Book, Levine, and Luka Doncic for the moving step backs. And then last but not least, the best triple threat style in the game, Michael Jordan. Nothing else needs to be stay here. If you want to use something else, you could go Steph Curry. Steph Curry is another solid one. I just think Michael Jordan is by far the best one in the game. Next is the pass style. Now, a funny thing I'll say, I did hit starter 4, so now I have all the pretty much animations that you possibly can have in the game. But I will say this, for the dunk video, I had people like saying some really crazy stuff. They said I didn't have every single dunk package bought. You go through and buy every single dunk package and see how much that costs. Get back to me. But now, pass style, best pass styles. In my opinion, it's a couple of these that you can definitely put on. I just don't see the point of going anything else between none and Hallie. I think those are the 2 best ones in the game. LaMelo Ball is good. Ja Morant is good. Are they better than none and Tyrese Halliburton? In my honest opinion, no. But they are good. So I can see people putting it on. There's some other good ones. I'm not going to lie. But I would personally just use those 2, in my opinion. Now, I will be doing a tier list ranking every single pass style. Because there are pass styles that's better for lobs, better for dotting, better for full court passes, better for break starter passes, better for it's different pass styles that's gonna be better for different situations. So I will be doing a tier list ranking every single pass style, just like I'm doing for the layups, the shot creator animations, the dribble animations. Just stay tuned. If y'all want that, make sure to like the video. Alright, so when it comes to the best motion style, like I said, we're gonna put this in this video because I didn't put it in the shot creator video, I didn't put it in the dunk video. Let's put it in this video. Motion style. This is pretty much gonna be improving how fast you move, offense, defense, for whatever build you're talking about. So guards, in my opinion, I think Alex Caruso, Suggs are the 2 best ones. Kawhi Leonard is really good for defense, but I think Alex Caruso and Suggs is really good. And you can use Alex Caruso or Suggs, whether you're a small guard or a swing. So you don't really need to even be thinking about anything else unless you're a lock. And then I would be thinking about like a Kawhi. Now, when it comes to like bigs, 6'10" and up, Drew Eubanks is what I personally use on my bigs. But a lot of people in the comments tell me Anthony Davis. So when I play with bigs and they not really messing with Drew Eubanks, I tell them to put on Anthony Davis. Some people have told me in the comments DeAndre Ayton. Some people have told me in the comments Jokic. When I tell my friends those, they didn't like it nearly as much as they like Anthony Davis or Drew Eubanks. So I'm gonna say Anthony Davis, Drew Eubanks for the bigs is the best motion style. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of this video. If y'all do want more of these animation videos, like I said, I got y'all with the contact dunk tutorial, dribble tutorial, ranking every single layup package in the game. Y'all, those are the 3 videos outside of just regular animation videos I do plan on doing next. So if y'all do want that, make sure to like, put in the comments down below which one of those y'all want first. Get up out of here. But yeah, y'all do want more of these, like the video, subscribe if you're new, turn on notifications to be the first to all the videos coming down below, help the algorithm, all that good stuff out the way. Without further ado, man, it's your boy Fitz, man. Out there, man.
I got digital dash, came right with a I walk in the store and I buy the stock. I hide in the bins and pull out the lot. Got Tiffany diamond, it cost me a lot. They flying like birds.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah!